Cool. Hey, everybody. What's up? I am making a video here. This is my first time making a video, so what's up? Welcome. So I wanted to make this video because I see a lot of misinformation about this game and how things work, and I see a lot of people struggling with the Moonlord, and it's so easy to do right now. Even with all the nerfs and everything, you just gotta play the game the way that they want you to, which is, build stuff. So this is my Moonlord arena. It's super easy. So what I'm going to do is I want to show you guys that it's super easy to do with the pre-Moonlord gear and the right setup. You literally just stand in one place and shoot. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to get myself here as much as possible to show you how particularly easy it is. And I'll show you kind of how I did it my first time. I'll show you my setup real quick. I simply have these three heart statue, star statue set up. You don't necessarily need three, I just happen to use three. I set them up each with individual wiring, and then what I do is I just go ahead and I turn one on and I count to 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then I turn the other one 1, 2, 3, 4, and then I turn this one on, so they're just staggered. And I have these bubble blocks, as you can see, which hold the honey. I use a platform right here, so this way you can just hook yourself onto it, and you don't necessarily have to use a Ankh shield or a Paladin shield to get the knockback. And we're just going to sit right here the entire time and tank all the damage. And I did put the Dryad here, because the Dryad is going to give us another 8 defense. But that's all you need. You don't need a nurse nearby or anything. I have put these. I have a campfire, even though that gets turned off during the Moonlord fight as well. So you don't even need that. I have all these buff potions. What I think I'm going to do is I'm only going to use these 3. So let's go ahead and I'm going to take our beetle armor. And the other thing you need is you need a turtle shell. That's the main thing. That's really all you need. You don't need flesh knuckles. You don't need a paladin shield. It's up to you what you want to do. I'm going to go ahead and use these 2 magic weapons, because this is how I did it when I beat him. And again, I'm going to get myself. You don't have to use magic weapons. What you can do is you can use the solar eclipse, or I'm sorry, the solar flare, whatever it is. I forget the name of them because I don't really play them. The daybreak and the solar eruption. As soon as you make them, you just build this before you do the pillars. Make those 2 weapons, and it will even be better because you'll be wearing the melee gear. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and grab this buff and this buff. I'm actually, you know what? Let's turn off Twitched. And let's turn it on. Alright, how about that? You also want to do this at night if at all possible. You'll get even higher defense. But what I'm going to do is, let's see, 10 a.m. I'm going to go ahead and just summon the Moonlord. Cool. So he's going to show up in 1 minute at 11:02. So now theoretically you won't have this set, but what you're going to have is some other stuff. So I'm just going to go ahead and I will get rid of my my Bewitched buff. And you will be able to make whatever you want. I'm just going to summon this once. I happen to have these to further pre-buff my summon. I'm not going to bother with that. I'm just going to make the one summon. And say oops. And then I'm going to go ahead and put the beetle armor on. And all you need is the turtle shell. And then basically you put on whatever, as much defense as you can. I'm going to wear these because I like wearing them, because they also give, in addition to the 8 defense each, they also give damage. I'm going to wear my worm scarf, even though people say it's terrible. What you're doing here is you're stacking up damage reduction, and even though it's after armor, it's still going to reduce any other damage you would take by 50%. What you're going to see happen is basically, once we get to about 50% health, we're just going to stop taking any sizable amounts of damage. We're not going to have to use a potion. We're not going to have to do anything aside from just, attack intelligently. We don't want to kill one hand and then the other hand and then the eye. We want to try to kill them all at the same time. I don't have my Blizzard Staff on me, which is what I used to go through. So actually I changed my mind. Let's go ahead and take, oops, I don't have my things on. Let's go ahead and just use these. I'll show you how easy it is. I'll put our wings back on so we can get back up. And then basically we're just going to go right here. So that's it. All you do is you put on as much defense as you can. I guess I'll take off the Celestial Cuffs and I'll just put on this. But the first time I did it, I basically had this layout, but with the cuffs. The main thing is the turtle shell, so you can get to the 50% and get your damage reduction. So we're just going to wait. We got to wait like 45 seconds. We're just going to sit here. I'll go ahead and use an Iron Skin potion, and we'll use a regeneration potion, and we'll use a endurance potion, and that's really all you need. You don't need a heart reach potion, you don't need wrath or rage, or even life force potion, really, or summoning potion. What you can do is you can be much stronger, you can have your buff, you can have an extra 2 minions with your summoning potion. You do want to watch out because you will get debuffed, and if you have too many buffs, what will happen is they'll get pushed off, and some of your active ones will get pushed off, and you'll lose some of the buffs that you gave for yourself, and that's obviously no good. So what we're wearing again is we have 117 defense here. As soon as the boss shows up, we're going to get another 8 defense. We're going to have 125 defense, along with around 50% damage reduction, and lots of iframes. And we're just going to kill the hands and use this to go through the block. And this is all you need, and this is how you kill the Moonlord. That's really it. It's that simple. Put on your beetle armor, get the turtle shell, have a bunch of other defensive accessories that you're going to have anyway. You don't need an Ox Shield. You can get the Flesh Knuckles. You don't need these. You can stack Flesh Knuckles, Paladin Shield. You don't need to do this. You do want to be in honey. You can just stand. I like to grapple, so I don't have to wear, again, the Ox Shield or the Paladin Shield. So just go ahead and do this. What you want to be looking for is just as soon as the eye above opens, you want to immediately switch to your sword there. Again, that's what the fight is dependent on. It's basically killing this, and then as soon as you so you can see we're taking some damage. It's not that much. Switch back. I should really switch the position of these. We'll go ahead and do that just for funsies here. I don't really feel like using my mouse wheel. We'll be able to do this better. So, alright. Go ahead and do as much damage to these as you can, but you don't want to kill them. So I'm going to try to space out this damage a little bit. I'm going to immediately switch. Attack this. It's taking longer than I'd like. It's your first time killing the Moonlord, you've just killed the pillars for the first time, you set up the arena properly, so you're able to kill the Moonlord on your very first try. You have anything special, barely using any potions. All you did was you got plenty of, you can also make these weapons 100% from the fragments you get from the pillars. No problem. As long as you're an expert mode, this is an expert mode. Well, obviously, since I have 6 slots. So I want to be careful here. I don't want to kill these hands. What we need to do is we'll probably need to wait for this to open up 1 or 2 more times. As you can see, we're just taking all this damage. We're not worried about anything. We have all our regeneration buttons. We'll go ahead and try to hit this hand a little more so that we can kill them quick once we Alright, so here we go. We're starting to get to almost half health. Oh, not even worried. The main thing is it's a DPS race on the second phase. So all you have to do is just make sure that you go into the second phase. So now we'll probably be able to kill this here. Hopefully. Nah. Alright, well, I'm going to pause my DPS here. I haven't had to use a potion yet. He healed. That's a pain in the butt. I haven't had to use a potion. I may use a potion. Oh my god. Alright, we killed that one. Let's kill this one. Let's kill this one. Let's kill this one. As you can see, the damage reduction is ridiculous. I'm just going to tank all this damage. As soon as we kill this hand, we kill down here. What we can just do is we just hold down. Take the damage, I haven't used the potion. I'm still just waiting. If I get any lower, but basically it's not taking that much damage. It's taking some damage. We're just tanking everything. And as you can see, it's not that much to it. I'm just throwing right on the accessories. I set everything up so that the death blades are taking away. You just tank everything. I haven't even used the potion. I'm not using extra summons. I'm not using extra potions. buffs. And that's it. Yeah, we're getting well on the next time. Cool. Well, that was it. That was it. Moonlord's dead. We put all this on. That was it. That's all I need. First time I did this, I did the exact same thing, except that instead of wearing this, I think maybe instead of this, actually, I had the mana cuffs on and I used magic spells. And I had the blizzard staff because I had set up a. And that's it. We'll see what I get. And alright, yeah, about 30, 40 Moonlord kills for me. And still no Meowmere, no Star Wrath, no Rainbow Prism Staff. But hey, no problem. I'll just keep farming him with this super easy method. Anyway, video is probably a little bit longer than intended, but I wanted to just show this to everybody that it's totally possible. All you need is the setup, and Moonlord is easy. You just gotta build it right. You don't have to dodge. You don't have to do anything. You just set it up correctly. So anyway, hope everybody enjoyed. If you really did enjoy, let me know in the comments, and also let me know what to improve, and I'll just keep making videos. I love this game. It's one of the best games ever made. And I want people to know about it so that we can have a more informed community. So hopefully this will also help with some people's frustration who've just not been able to do it and been really struggling. You can see it really works great. It makes it much less of a hassle. So, all right, everybody, thanks for watching, and take care.